Happy Sunday, everyone. My bad. I jumped in and somehow kicked myself out. I'm here now, though. Shout out to Mark Rose, Lucky Butter, Matt Logic 44. Thank y'all are all here. So, welcome to this evening. Uh, it's like, am I fixing my hat? Okay, there we go. This is my chin looks like, in case y'all were wondering. Um, some things to talk about today. Cool, we got some things. Uh, sorry, it's like, what is that? Okay. Marcus Yee is here. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone had a great Halloween. Jens, what's going on, man? Um, some of y'all saw I cosplayed as my character from Idiocracy for Halloween. Um, I also dressed up for that for my driver's license photo. If you haven't seen that on Facebook or on my other Instagram page, my Sonny from the O2 page, it's on there. And they let me wear a very long wig for my driver's license photo. So shout out to the state of Texas who doesn't question that kind of stuff. So like Butter says, bummer no one noticed your outfit for Halloween. I mean, it would have been cool, but either way, it was fun for me to do it, knowing that sometimes I like to have fun, even if nobody else understands the reference. So it was a still good time. But yeah, so I will have a driver's license photo that does not look like me for the next 8 years now. So that should be fun when I get pulled over by police and such. Like Butter says, did you feel young again? No, I felt older because it was very hard to walk in the motocross boots. I don't remember them being that hard to walk in. Your foot doesn't bend in there. Your foot's just like that, and it doesn't bend. I guess it's good for if you're crashing your motorcycle, you don't break your foot. Not so good for walking. And then those pants, I don't know if I got different pants. I mean, I know I got different pants from the movie, but these were had like 3 or 4 layers of clothing of like cloth material. These are ridiculously hot. Dubai 9000, what's going on, man? But yeah, it was still fun. It was fun to be the character again for the people who do know. Of course, social media. That's mostly who know. Um, but yeah, it was fun for a few days because I did it for my license, which was a week before Halloween. And I did it for Halloween, so I stayed kind of shaved up through that whole time. But now I get to go ahead and grow back my beard, which my little one was like, "Dad, you need to shave. You're growing your face, your hair's growing out again." I'm like, "No, no, no. I'm trying to get that back. I get that back." I made all those promo things for my stand up comedy. Like, I can't be passing out business cards that I don't look like that. So I had to make sure that I grow that beard back out. So put these down. Put them back in my pocket. There we go. But yeah, it was fun. Whoa, did any of y'all dress up for Halloween? Do my 9,000 says I thought you looked different, just a tad. Just a tad different. Does it still feel does it feel strange to feel the wind touching your chin? The when I first shave, it feels weird if I accidentally touch my chin to my shoulder or something because the cloth feels like it makes my I don't know, my skin feels really weird when I touch cloth. Like I'm like, that's soft. That's so soft. Like I don't miss it enough though to be like I'm gonna stay shaved all the time. So it was a nice feel. But uh not so much the wind on my face, just cloth on my face. Like t-shirts. Yeah. My little one was what's his name? Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. And my oldest one was he just wore like a hazmat suit with a gas mask, which was crazy because the next night there was a humongous gas leak over here by my house in the neighborhood, and you can smell gas, like natural gas outside. My little one kept being like, "Dad, go grab the gas mask." I was like, "It's not that serious, bro. Like, we're good." Because I was outside fixing the car, and you can smell gas. And so my little one was worried and concerned, until kept telling me to go and get the gas mask out. What else? What else? What else? Some people asked me if I was still going to do or sign up for Kill Tony after he said some things that have been called racist on the internet. Well, not on the internet, at the presidential rally. It's like I told people when I was down there. It happened last Sunday. I was down there last Monday, the day after he did it all, and I told everybody it was wrong place, wrong time. He did stand up comedy at a presidential rally. Not a smart place to do comedy. Uh, were the jokes racist? I said on Facebook, I said the thing about jokes is people mistake a racial joke for a racist joke. I don't think he's racist. Um, that same token, you could say what George Lopez said was racist. Why? Why took more? I mean, I didn't really like. I do comedy. They do comedy. If you're gonna do comedy, you're gonna say what you say to make people laugh. The people that laugh are gonna be like it's comedy. The people that don't laugh are the ones that are like, oh, it's hate speech, all this stuff. George Lopez literally called Mexicans thieves, and which was risky because George Lopez also prides himself in not helping Latino people out. So on the one hand, you have Tony Hinchcliffe who made some racial jokes, puts people to achieve their dreams of all races, sexual orientation, mental capacity. He puts those all those people. He gives those people opportunities. George Lopez takes opportunities and talk about Mexicans. I don't know why he didn't get such a big backlash, but he didn't. George Lopez's joke, I did. I will admit, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. But yeah, do my 9,000. Oh, you know what? Do my 9,000. I did see your photo. I saw your photo there. So I dressed up. I love those Sonic shoes. Halloween's the best. Uh, oh, good news too. Since there's only like 8 of y'all, I can say it here. I showed my Grinch brickcraft sets last week. No, not last week. Last live stream, and I'm gonna be doing those soon. So yay, more content coming with those. Duma 9000 says, "You tell him, Sonny." That's what I'm saying. Like my whole thing is I'm playing with the headless Spider-Man. By the way, if anybody's wondering what I have in my hand, my whole thing is I don't like the comedians that attack other comedians, especially like DL Hughley is going in on Tony Hinchcliffe, calling him racist, saying all this stuff. DL Hughley literally made his career from mocking people. And he wasn't mocking celebrities or anybody that puts himself out in the public. He was mocking the people at his shows. So it's kind of weird to see him on Instagram being all high and mighty that someone said a potentially offensive joke when that's how he made his start. It's how he got his name out there. So it's kind of bizarre to see that. Lucky Butter says, newest pocket figure, headless Spider-Man. Yeah. I was looking for his head. I know I took his head off, but I'm not quite sure where I put his head. I think I had the Hood's head on him at one point, and then I never put the Spider-Man head back on. So that's currently why he's headless. This might look cool. Or it might not work at all. It might work. What? Okay. Oh no, it's too loose. I was gonna put a Blade Spider-Man, but his head is too loose. Lucky Butter says, what Spidey is that? It's to renew your vows. Renew your vows, Spidey. Because of the toes. Here we go. I do I do like this body. I know some people said it was their favorite. Now I've seen some people on Facebook saying that this is the worst Spider-Man. I was like, y'all need to make up your mind. Like I took Blade's head off, and there's like a little in the back. It's red. I guess you could pop that out and do whatever you want, but that'd be cool to like drill a little hole, put a little light there, and he's shining light out of his mouth. I know that never happened, but it would be cool. It'd be something like Super Seven would do. Super Seven be like, "Oh, it's glow in the dark Foot Clan, glow in the dark this." I'm like, why? Why? It's not necessary. All right, I'm gonna put that Spider-Man back. Do my not this. Did you explain why he's headless? I might have missed that. Yeah, I had the Hood's head on him a while back, and I found the body again, and I was like, "Oh, let me put it back together." And I set it here, and I never went and got the heads anymore. So that's why he's still headless. Like Bert says, it's hard to decide. It's hard to decide between that Spidey and the AF Spidey. My AF Spidey is my favorite one. Matlogic44 says it's been my favorite since I got it. Okay, you like to renew your vows? I like that AF Amazing Fantasy Spidey. I like that one more. Even though my arm fell apart as soon as I pulled out the box, I still like that one better. Yeah, I think I like that one. I do like the colors of Renew Your Vows better, though. I will say that much. Still, I think the best Spider-Man, color-wise, is the Moffat Spider-Man, even though it's not that great. It's weird. I just got a text message notification. Oh, sorry. Clear those out. Clogging my screen. There we go. All right. But yeah, no, I think the Renew Your Vows is good, but I think the AF Spidey. Now, I did like the Spider Mary Jane. What's her name? Mary Jane Spider. I forgot her name. Spider Mare. Spider. Uh, Spider Jane. I don't know. The female that came with the. I shouldn't say female, right? The woman. Spinneret. Thank you. I'm like, what is her name? Uh, I like that figure. I thought that figure was cool. I would like to see that one on the Black Widow body. I think that would be awesomeness. This Blade is actually a really cool figure too. I do enjoy this one. I know some people customize their Blade. We all know how my customizing is going. It doesn't really work because I don't really do anything to customization. Yeah, this is a cool Blade. I do like this Blade. Spinneret. Thank you. That was the name. I was like, I know something. Oh, update on my La Muerta figure that I got from Executive Replica. Still haven't replaced the lower half of that figure. I did think about it though. I just repaired my kids, my oldest kids' friend's mom's Subaru with some JB Weld. And I think I might just JB Weld her vagina together and just be like, all right, Executive Replica, y'all just lied. Y'all never actually cared to fix this. So just gonna JB Weld. I just gotta be careful not to put too much in there because then it can mess up completely and weld everything together. Then I won't have it. So I gotta be careful, but I think I'm just gonna JB Weld her vagina together. YouTube thing is probably going crazy. Like, what is he talking about? Those words shouldn't be together. Mark C says silk on the warbird body or the teen body with pinless joints and torso articulation from the warbird Black Widow. Hey, that silk figure look nice. The newest one, that one look nice. That would be cool too. I think I don't. They should have put one of the spider ladies on that body first. They put Black Widow. I get it. The popularity from what's her name, Scarlett Johansson. But I think a spider lady would have been better. I do still keep the Sharon Carter here. This is a cool figure. I like it. I think Hasbro. Like I said, I've said it plenty of times. Hasbro killed it with this female body. Finally, they're not like we have to keep the top half stagnant. It's not stagnant. Stagnant. That's probably the word. Like I don't get it. It made no sense. So what? So what if it doesn't conform? That La Muerta figure would have been dope on that body too. Olu says got Blade on the nightstand. That's what's up right there. Can you imagine someone breaks in, grab your blade, and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? Unless they're there for your blade. Mark G says Jessica Drew or even Julia Carpenter. They should put the pregnant Spider-Man, Spider Spider Woman on that body. Articulated, pregnant belly. That would be dope. I don't know how they would do that, but it needs to be done. Have a pregnant, fully articulated body. The stomach goes up to get out of the way for when she bends. That would be cool. You know what? I'm shocked that nobody has made Dead or Alive figures with articulated boobs. If you ever played the original Dead or Alive video game, you know you can adjust the age up to 99 and just get ridiculous physics that don't even make sense. Duma 9000 says, Lucky Butter, yeah, I'm right there with you. Too much money flying from the pockets these months. Oh, I know it. It is getting ridiculous. What new pickups do y'all have? Any new pickups from y'all? I don't have any new pickups. I think nope, I don't have any new pickups. It's been adjusting to his car payment, so I'm like, all right. I did, however, get fully monetized with Facebook. So now my posts get paid, my reels get paid, videos get paid, pictures get paid. So that should help. Maybe I'll go buy a McFarlane figure or something. Olu says, walking around his blade from sun up to sundown on Halloween. That's the way to do it right there, man. Man, I just for the word static. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Stagnant means water. I just realized. Rome Collector 84, what's going on, man? It says Marvel Legends Odin Deluxe figure. Oh, you know what? I did receive. There's your nice. I'll open that. There we go, right there. Halloween 2 Mystical Michael Myers. Yeah, that's a good figure. Like I said last time, Mesco sent me one. Mesco sent me this one last year, and then they sent me this one this year. Shout out to Mesco. I don't know if that was an error or what, but thank you. I like that. Now I can have my Nemo crew. Oh no, I can't have him like that because his neck is stupid peg type. Oh no, I can. Okay, maybe I don't know. It might not work. Let's see if it works. I was like, I can make him look like he's a mechanic, but they put that stupid little peg in there. I don't like that. I've said it before, right? I don't like the neck attached to the head. Stop doing that, because then I can't replace them. Oh wait, you know what? Oh no, never mind. I did try it because they have necks that come out, but it's not deep enough. It won't fit properly. Yeah, because then if I put it on there, it looks like a giraffe. See, it's a giraffe neck. Not cool. This ain't even the right skin neck for him. I just realized. I was hoping I could have two mechanics, but I can't do that. So, oh well. Again, why is this neck different color? Let's see. Like Butter says, Duma 9000 agrees, especially with Legion's Con coming up. So many items look good. Olu says, bought the Days of Futures Past Sentinel. eBay got me. How much? How did you pay? what the current going price is. I remember I one time saw that for like 119. I was like, that's crazy. I should have bought it, but that was years ago. Matt Logic 44 says picked up the classic Cobra Commander. Definitely one of my favorites this year. That one does look good. I like that one. G.I. Joe got some nice stuff coming out, man. Um, I didn't get it, but that big dude, I forgot what the name is. He's a big chunky dude, and he comes with like that cinder block hammer type thing. That guy looks cool. Some people are mad at it, but I think it looked pretty cool. Lucky Brother says, I think it's fine for Michael Myers, but other mescals don't like the long neck option. I don't like the neck. I don't like the neck connected to the head. It's really irritating to me. A lot of third parties are going that route too. Like third party mask, the PW Toys mask was like that. Uh, I want to say that John Cleric, not John Cleric, Cleric John Preston was also like that. I think he also was like that. 2.9 says, hold up, it's Godzilla Day, y'all. Ah, I did not know that. Oda took a Godzilla picture. We have one Godzilla figure. Well, I take it back. I think my son has two Godzilla toys here. We got a NECA Godzilla floating around here somewhere. Haven't ever shot it, so that would have been cool. Wish I would have known. I need to keep up with these days. Like I think I missed Batman Day as well. I think I did Spider-Man Day, but I think I missed Batman Day. And now I've missed Godzilla Day. I'm very disappointed in myself. Not in y'all. I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest with you. Um, I should have. I need to keep up with these things. What else happened in this world? Oh, the Trump, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump. What am I talking about? Election. It's Tuesday. I was like, what is the thing called? The presidential election. It's Tuesday. I voted for the first time ever in life. I felt good. I felt like an adult. I was like, you know what? Let me get one of the ballot things up off you, dog. And the little old lady was like, I'm sorry, sir. What were you saying? I was like, dog, let me get a ballot up off you, homie. And she was like, are you registered? And I was like, I sure am. Registered back in September. Lucky Butter says, hasn't Godzilla been around for 80 years? Probably. He's been around a long time. Me and my kids try to watch one of the old ones on Plex. It was an experience. We'll say that. Dude says, it's all right. I didn't set up a shot and I knew about it months ago. Shame on me. Okay. All right. I just found that. So Mark C says, I'm gonna mail in my ballot tomorrow. I may have made a mistake, but I don't think I'm able to fix it. Like Butter says, Sonny making big decisions in 2024. That's right. Voted. There was one dude, it's a part of the local election part. Like I'm walking into the thing, the polling station, and this dude's holding up a sign. He's like, hello, my name is Amin. Vote for me. I'm at the bottom of the ballot. And I was like, what are the odds that dude is here, right here where I'm at? So I went ahead and voted for him. I don't know who he is. But I voted for him because I like his hustle. He's out there at some random rec center by my house trying to tell people to vote for him. I was like, I respect that dude. I don't know what his plans are. He's probably like, I'm opening up abortions until age 7. I'm like, what? It's a thing. But I saw him in person. Ola says hunted over 4 hours for the Sentinel at Kane County Toy Show with no luck. Bought a clean one on eBay for 170 after feeling defeated. That's not bad. 170 isn't bad though. Especially because the other Sentinels, they're not Hasbro. What are they? Are not they're not HasLab. The Hasbro X-Men 97 Sentinels coming out. So that's not a bad price. Mr. Jones says, wait, you're back to streaming again? Mr. Jones, where you been? It's every other Sunday. Every other Sunday I've been streaming. So this is I did flip my weekends for work purposes. I'm going to work tomorrow, so it makes it easier for me. But I'm outside. I do go to work. I don't have to drive to the building. So it made it a little bit easier for me. So I flipped the days. I'm back here though. So welcome, Mr. Jones. Thanks for joining us. I've been saying a lot of wrong things since you haven't been on the in the chat, Mr. Jones. So I've had nobody fact checking me at all. Mr. Jones says, I thought you were taking a break because of the new car. Taking a break from buying everything that's out there because of the new car. But I'll still stream. I will still stream for you. Savage say, what's going on, man? Do my 9,000 says, I might be in on those 97 Sentinels, still haven't decided. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I do like the HasLab one. It's sitting right there. I'm going to take more pictures of HasLabs. I feel like they don't get enough love. And they should. They cost enough that they should be getting lots of love. They should get the most love, to be honest. But yeah, so what were we talking about? Real quick recap for everyone. I still went to Kill Tony. George Lopez and Kill Tony both made jokes. I laughed at both of them. HasLab, Sentinel. Olu got the Days of Future Past one off eBay. I think that about wraps it up. La Muerta, her vagina's still broken. Yeah, I think that wraps up. Olu says, I'm in on 197 Sentinel, trying to army build. You know which ones I thought were cool? Is the Mexican Sentinels. You get them for like $28 in Mexico, but of course, people are going to upsell them here. I thought those were kind of cool. It would be cool if you could get them for $28 here. And I'm actually surprised that they haven't showed up on AliExpress or what's that other one? Temu or Wish. Let's see. Dumanathan says, Mr. Jones been enjoying the art uploads. Yeah, those are cool. If you don't follow Mr. Jones, go check him out. He does great art. Savage Saint says, HJ. Olu says, I actually like the Days of Future Sentinel better than the HasLab. Oh. Actually, that is a nice one, too. Mr. Jones says, you talked about the new Legends leaks. You know, I saw someone had a list posted on Facebook. And so I was like, oh, that's a good article. I should go check it out. And right when I went to go press it, Facebook refreshed or something, and I lost it. So I don't know what the leaks were. I talked about some of the leaks last week, though. Did I talk about the leaks? I might have talked about the leaks. Yeah. I might have to check out Agatha all. It was it called. It was Agatha all along. Agatha all along. People have been saying that it ended pretty well, so I might have to check that out. I don't know if anything from Agatha is going to be on there. Miss Jones says Lyle's figure files put them all together in one video. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Have y'all seen Agatha all along? Anybody? Is anybody watching it? I want to wait till all the episodes were out. Apparently, they're all out. Oh, Mark C says Agatha all along was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. You know which one I took? Still haven't seen Echo. Should probably go check that out too. Does anybody see Echo? I don't. I guess I don't know. I didn't care for it, but I should go check it out too. Well, actually, I saw Hawkeye all late, and I didn't like that one. So Hawkeye was pretty dumb. And then the Tracksuit Mafia fiasco with Target made me hate the show even more. Oh man, Savage Thing says HJ is the result of me dropping and cracking my phone. FML. Dang it. Yeah, my phone has a crack across the screen because I was filming something, trying to make content. Not for toy related. It was just I was trying to make content, and the what's it called? The phone holder I was using squeezed too hard, and it made my phone a projectile and slammed on concrete. So I feel you, man. I feel you. Mark C says, still haven't seen Echo either. I personally don't watch darker shows, movies a whole lot. Miss Jones says supposedly some of them include Green Suit, Banshee, Strong Eye Deluxe, reissue of the Havoc and Polaris 2 pack, Ultimate X-Men Wolverine. Is it Dakin? Dakin. Black Bolt, Magus. How do y'all feel about those reissues of Bath figures? I like that fact. I know some people don't. They're like, I hunted all week, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, but it's okay. I don't know. I like when they reissue the Baths. Matt Lodge 44 says, saw both, like both. Agatha was surprisingly good. Man, it's another one for I should go see Agatha. Olu says, is Dakin also Helverine? Someone, I can't tell you who because I forgot where it was, but they made that into a custom like that or something. What was it? I just like I think they took the Toy Biz and blended. I don't know what they did, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know that whole lore behind that one. Duma 9000 says, Lucky Butter, Golden Legion cons? Legion's con. That's dope. Moment of Snagry and exclusive odious. Haha. Lucky Butter says, I'm cool with it. Mark G says, reissues of BAFs are okay, at least if there's some improvements or additional items. I mean, even improving the color like that, the Venom Pool one. And the Venom Pool one, though, apparently they still have the finger where he's like gripping the sword like that or something. Like, I got your nose. So that's kind of, or what is it? Something about it. It's like the thumb is wrong in the grip, which kind of sucks that they didn't fix that. Mark C says, Dakin is currently Wolverine, I believe. Mark Lucky Butter says, I wish Marvel Legends would stop putting those bath pieces in the box. Just make them as separate figures. See, I like the bath figures though. It makes me feel special that I'm collecting something. But now that I've no longer a completionist, I haven't put together a bath in forever. What's the last one I put together? I couldn't even tell you what the last bath I put together was. I never completed. Oh, you know who I completed? The last bath was the Cyber. Yeah, but I mean, the figures were $5 at Ross, so I don't know. That one really doesn't count. Okay, the bath that I cared about, last bath I cared about that I put together. I don't know. I wanted to do Zabu, but all I've gotten so far was Cable, and then got the torso for Blackheart. I don't think I got. Oh, and I got like the arm and the head for the mindless one. I suck at putting baths together now. Lucky Butters is not going to Legion's Con. I want to go to one of those things one time, but I gotta work. Also, I totally forget to look when they come. Marksy says, I definitely need a Dakin though. I don't know which version, but if the articulation is solid, I'm cool with it. Miss Jones says, apparently, also supposedly there's a new wave coming with comic books included, like the old Toy Biz days, but I think they're mini comics, like the Page Smashers that McFarlane is doing. Olu says, need a Zabu re-release. That's true. That will probably be the better one. Mark Z says, only bath I've ever completed was the Onslaught, and that was mainly for my 3.75 collection back then. Did you complete it? Like, did you get the Magneto mask too? I ended up getting that for like $5. It was really cool. Jen says, Zabu, but it has been a while before that. Mark Z says, Page Punchers. Yeah, Marvel has those Page Punchers. Oh. That's right. They are supposed to do the 3.75-inch Page Punchers. Dude, 9000 says it's crazy. I saw the whole Blackheart wave at GameStop, passed on them, and I want that Blackheart. Yeah. Someone I saw, again, don't know the name, Facebook. They used Thylaug, the um, gargoyles. Gargoyles, thank you. I just realized I paused. Y'all probably thought y'all lost connection. The gargoyles Thylaug and stuck that black heart head on them. I was like, that's pretty interesting. Man, Mark G completed it. Savage says black heart is a pretty dope bath. Man, I have the torso. I stuck a Venom head on it right now as a placeholder. This Jones says mini comics like the ones that came with the current retro He-Man stuff. So I know McFarlane picked up the license. I think it was for the Page Punchers though. I don't know. Could be. Could be something else altogether. I don't know. I didn't really see. I didn't see too much of that. What's that? What was the con that they just had? New York Comic Con. I didn't see a whole lot of stuff associated with that. I did see the Mezco stuff, but that's about it. Uh, and then they had the two reveals for the Marvel Legends. Was I should really do my research before I come live stream. I saw them, but then I just kind of passed them by. What were their names? It was two they revealed in London. In London, I think one was a Mexican, right? Or Puerto Rican. Might have been Puerto Rican because the whole Tony Hinchcliffe stuff. And then what's the other one? Whoa, the Dark Warbird, Fabian Cortez. There you go. And it was a Dark Warbird. I think it was the other one. So those look cool. I do kind of wonder what else is coming. Dark Avengers Warbird. There we go. I was like something like that. Can't remember. For those who are wondering, I now have a naked man in my hand. What else was announced? What was Oh, the McFarlane statues look cool. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them ever, but I saw them at GameStop. Those ones that look like the comic book covers, they're pretty dope. They are pretty dope. I've seen them at GameStop, but like I said, not my thing. I mean, I have one statue. It's of Serpentor. That's about it. That's as far as I go with statues. I mean, I'll buy McFarlane figures from time to time. Those are statues. But yeah, what else is there? I was supposed to have a comedy show last night. It got canceled at the last minute, so I didn't do it, which is all right. You know, it's cool. Don't know. Well, I just don't like when I tell people I'm at a comedy show and they're like, "Oh, I already hired a babysitter," and I'm like, "Sorry, it was canceled." That part sucks. But I mean, I don't really hate. Like, I'm not. Some of them comedians are like, "Oh man, I was going there and kill it, but they canceled the show." Blah 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 blah. Like, you probably weren't. Gotta humble yourself. Always try your best when you're performing for people. That's why I tell all the people from that have OnlyFans page, always perform your best. I'm just kidding. I don't talk to them. Dude, 9000 says, I hope they redo Sentry. Hey, I like Sentry with his trigger fingers. I was actually going to use him for the thumbnail for today, but I was like, nah, let me use this Cyclops instead. But I like that Sentry figure. I don't care what y'all say. I like that one. And I like that flaming head he has, too. That's what I actually have on him. He's up there. He has a flaming head and he's holding a Gatling gun. Because that makes the most sense. Saberstein says, Naked Man, don't not move his legs the way he did La Muertas. Oh yeah, no, his genitalia is intact. See that? It is intact. It's all one piece. It doesn't slide out. Don't you hate it? You slide out. Boom, slide out. It's not cool. Not cool. Loose collector. Oh, loose collector. I get it. Parts are loose. Makes sense. I don't start buying my figures from Tight Collector. Mark C says Dark Avengers, Dark Spider Man, Mac Gargan, 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 Garganzola, like the cheese. Not fancy like provolone, still cheese. On a new 2-pack Punisher body, I will bring up that base body in any way I can. God, I need to get that Punisher. Everybody keeps saying how dope it is. Savage Thing was the first one to send me pictures. He was like, "This is dope." And he goes, "If you don't got it, you're a loser." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm a loser. I don't have it." But yeah, everybody seems to like it. It's dope. It looks cool. I've seen some people do customs with it too, and it's pretty cool. Did y'all see? I read on the internet because I do a lot of reading. I'm a scholar like that. No, but I read on the internet that they're doing away with the Punisher skull because they're tired of vigilantes and police officers using it. So they're getting rid of the Punisher skull, which I was kind of like, that's. I mean, it's weird that they're getting rid of it for that reason. Marcy says, I got my eye on the Punisher loose and I'm tempted to get it. You should get it. Everybody says it's good. This is a pretty good body. That sounds very weird. I'm holding a naked man. But this is a real good body. Naked body. It feels great in your hands. It moves the way you want it to. It's a great stimulant. Doomba 9000 says they folded whack. Mark C says Punisher with the demon skull when he's the leader of the hand. Yeah, Doomba 9000. Yeah, they well, so what was part of it that I was reading? Because I read a lot on the internet. The loose Punisher is roughly $40 total. Wow, dang. No, but because they were saying that the biggest thing was police officers are using the Punisher skull when the representation of Frank Castle is that he's a vigilante and he kills above the law. And so, like, it's weird that police officers supposed to uphold the law are using this vigilante symbol. Olu says there's so much product out. Is there really enough money for all these companies to eat? Oof, I don't think so. I think that's why we're seeing Target throw out those sales with like, oh, spend $40, save $15, spend $75, save 25. Super 7's forever having sales on their products. Big Bag Toy Store or Best Buy. It's weird. I think it's oversaturated with competition that there is not enough money for everything. And so they're having to put things on sale or drop prices. Well, I say drop prices. When you throw it out and immediately put it on sale or clearance, I'm like, that's the price you were looking for. Like, don't try to front like you were asking that full price. Mark C says, I think the comics addressed the police Punisher skull thing. Like Punisher called him out on it when some officers came up to him and said, "We're fans. We're on the same side." That's also what I read. I didn't read the comic book. I read that it was handled that way as well, and that he despises police officers who use his symbol. Mark C says, that was a few years ago, long before the Punisher leading the hand storyline. But yeah, he referenced that as well. But he's supposed to supposedly leave it completely. So I was like, oh, interesting. Which, actually, no, I think that Punisher did have. I'm trying to think of the Rider series Punisher. He did have the skull, right? I think he had the skull still. Did he? Yeah, I think he did. I have him put away because his leg broke and I never fixed it. Again, something I said I was going to fix and I didn't. Mr. Jones says, I don't know, with Hasbro laying John Warden off after 25 years and now he's got a GoFundMe for his wife's medical expense. Maybe toy companies aren't making enough. I mean, I still have Hasbro stock, and it's not doing good. Like it's not. It's actually one of my more embarrassing stocks that I own. I even thought last year, I was like, oh, to pick up because of Christmas. I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I should never be an analyst because I was completely wrong in that guess. Um, but I don't know, man. I sometimes see people doing the GoFundMe things, even when they have money. So I think it's just something that people. I'm not saying that people are abusing it, but sometimes it feels like some people may be abusing it. Um, like people are like, oh man, I need $10,000 so I can get this surgery. But like they're driving a brand new Mercedes. I'm like, oh, why don't you sell that? Get you your $10,000. Or people that brag like, oh, I make this much money a year, blah blah blah, and then they put that. I'm like, I don't know. 17 says, yeah, skull t-shirts for Riders Punk. Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. It broke sometime a while back, and I haven't really messed with it. Mark C says, do we need stock Sundays with Sunny segment? Because I don't know anything about stocks. I don't know anything about it either. I just started putting my money into some, and some grow me money, some don't. Miss Jones says, I wondered about that, but then I remembered how my hospital bill from my stroke last year killed our savings. So, but the thing is, like, if you're, what did you say he was? CEO of Hasbro? Whatever. President, something? I mean, that dude was pretty high up, right? In Hasbro. And those people make a ton of money. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, like when people just are normal, like, hey, this is me, and they don't try to flex and flaunt. If they gotta go fund me, I'm like, cool. I mean, not cool that they needed it, but to me, that's what it's made for. But then the other people, they're like just balling out of control, and they're like, oh, I got this. Now I want y'all. I'm like, it might be living out of your means. I get that. A lot of Americans do it to where they buy into what they can afford, but not what they can afford comfortably. I saw that a lot when I worked at a place called CoreLogic. We dealt with people's property taxes, and I saw that a lot, like a lot. And these people were like, "Oh, well, I made this much money, so I can afford this house." I'm like, "Yeah, you can afford that house, but can you afford to live?" Like that was the issue. That's why before we got this house, my whole thing was, all right, what can we afford, and we're gonna cut that in half. I was like, whatever y'all tell me I can, whatever your house y'all say I can afford, I want half that value. Because I was like, I don't want to be living like that. Like, man, it's crazy. I lived like that before. It's not cool. I mean, it's a struggle. I didn't want to struggle. Miss Jones says he's been over a lot of brands, mainly Transformers, G.I. Joe's, Power Rangers. And who was it again? I don't remember his John Warden. I don't remember that guy. I know Mr. Stevie. I don't know him personally. I follow him on Facebook. One time he laughed at a comment that I made. Felt really special. No, I didn't. What else? Oh, you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna show you my ID. I got it in my pocket. I gotta cover up all the personal information though. So this is my Texas driver's license. This will be my license for the next 8 years. Expires in 2032. I'll do a side to side comparison whenever I got my beard back. I'll be like, hey, it's me. But yeah, that's my new license. I do. I acknowledge that police pulled me over or whatever, asked me for ID. It might take a little bit longer. I totally forgot that I'm flagged for carrying multiple firearms on my government ID. And so, yeah, if I ever get stopped, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at least 30 minutes for them to figure out who I am. Miss Jones says they let you wear the wig. Yes, they did. Miss Marcus, you says Sonny, we have the same hair. uh, so fun fact, Mr. Jones is if you're wearing a wig, they can't tell you to take it off. So I was at one of my little cousin's birthday parties a few, I don't know, months ago, and my mom, I think it was my mom, she asked my cousin, she was like, "Oh, you still work at DPS?" She was like, "Yeah, I still work there." And I go, quick question. If someone's wearing a wig, will y'all make them take it off? She's like, "Oh, we can't." And I didn't tell her why I asked her that. So now she found out, she saw it on Facebook, and she was like, "That's why you asked me that question about the wigs." And I was like, "Yeah." Like, that's right. Uma 9000 says, "LOL, that's hilarious." Dude, it's so funny because like I walked in there looking. Let me see. I don't know if y'all. I'm like trying to show you my phone. It's right here. So I walked in there with full get up in closest my closest rendition of my character. Motocross boots, motocross pants, shiny shirt, the attorney at law, t-shirt underneath, wig. I walked up into the DPS office. Nobody, like one person, one little girl. She's probably early 20s. She giggled behind me. I could see her in the reflection of the glass. She giggled behind me, but other than that, nobody else even paid attention. Everybody thought I was just a weird dude, so they didn't say anything. They're just like, all right. I played to it too. Like I walked in, I was like, oh hey, how's everybody going? Hey, you good? All right. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Yeah, good morning. Good morning to you too. Yeah, bro. And so I played into that, like to make you think it was just me the whole time. And then when they took my photo, I was already like, whatever they do, I'm gonna say, "Oh, do you mind if we take it again?" And so the very first photo they took, they flipped it to me. She was like, "How do you like that?" And I was like, oh, do you think maybe we could take it one more time, just another try?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, no problem." And so she took the second picture, and I just chose the second picture, uh, just just to be like, instead of just being in and out, where I'm like, obviously I'm faking it. I was like, let's take time and let you pretend or let you think who I'm pretending to be is who I am. So they didn't ask no questions. But yeah, oh yeah, Miss Jones gonna go some wig shopping. That's right. Yeah, that wig I think it cost me $20. I think on Amazon. So not too expensive. Sorry, my forehead was itching. Savage Saint says, "You crazy for the license pick. It's hysterical. Makes me want to Gatorade for some reason." I sent the picture to my mom when I first got it, and she goes, "You look like Michael Jackson." I was like, dang it, mom. Like now I can't unsee Michael Jackson in my photo. But yeah, she was like, "You like Michael Jackson?" I'm like, "Oh, before he died? All right, okay." But yeah, shout out to all the people on Facebook that shared that photo back in May and made me do dumb stuff. Miss Jones says, I'm gonna find me a dreadlocks wig because I always wanted dreads. There you go, man. The one thing, like, oh, sorry about that. I got to sleep way too late last night. Um, the one thing about that wig was like, so I was looking for a long black wig. Um, this wig said it was for ethnic ladies, so it had like huge curls in it. That I had to try to make it all nappy and stuff. So it's weird. It's crazy because like if I didn't keep messing with it, I don't know how, but it like goes back into its curly, wavy look. It's very bizarre. Mark C says, when I got my ID, the person at DMV said that it's okay for me to smile. My photo has me with the fear gun in my eyes. That was what they told me too. They're like, you can smile, so I smiled. Olu says, you're going to be doing a lot of explaining. I know it, man. I know. Oh, man. It's crazy too, because like whenever I go do Kill Tony, we always have to give them our driver's license, and then they run it through or whatever. I'm just like, man, I gotta give this to them. Oh, you know what? I'm not even doing Kill Tony next Monday because it's Veterans Day, and I don't gotta go into work, so I'm not gonna go downtown. So I guess in 4 weeks they'll get to see the new ID and see if they allow me to do the show. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hilarious that they allowed it. So shout out to the DPS for not questioning anybody. I showed it to a police officer at work, and he looked like he was disappointed in me. Like he's always joking around with me, but he looked like he was disappointed that I abused the government system. Savage Satan says, "Yeah, here straightening wigs, committed to the bit before a show. LOL makes it that much better, dude." Yeah, I'm like, I was literally like combing through it. I was making sure that my part was proper. Uh, it was, man, yeah, it was. Like I said, I try to be as legit as possible to go through. Ola says, just carry the wig with you in case they ask questions. Just keep it on. Keep it in my center console in my truck. Like, can I see your license ID? Here you go, but I do have to give you my wig first before Sonny with the baby hair. Nah, it's so funny too, because like I'm not used to having long hair, so it was in my mouth constantly. I'm like, what? I'm like, do people with long hair just fight with eating their own hair throughout the day? I did not drive that way though. Apparently, you can't. I don't know. I couldn't drive with motocross boots on. Sonny with the finger waves. No, it's hilarious. Though. I'm so glad that they allowed me to do that. Well, okay, let me take it back. I'm so glad I got away with it because I don't think they would have allowed me to do it if they'd known what I was doing. But yeah, my sorry, this thing has extra plastic in it. I thought I messed with this before, but it's extra weird plastic. Olu says it's hilarious. Thank you. And it goes to show Facebook that yes, I will do what I say. Mark C says when I used to have really long hair, it was a pain to take care of, and it got everywhere, looking like the zombie Wanda from flowing in the wind. Yeah, that was one thing I was happy that there was no wind. So I was like, I don't know what I would have done with it. And like, I don't know how to clear my hair from my face either. Like, you're supposed to be. One thing I totally thought about doing when the lady told me to take my picture, I felt like telling her, should I put my hair up just to like draw her attention to it? But I was like, let's not do that. Let's just keep it subtle. Yeah, I didn't know how to put my hair back. I was like, how? I was like, what? How do you get this off your face? It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very educational. Educational period. Miss Jones is Sonny with the good hair. That's right. Killing it, that hair. No. It was fun though. And some people were like, "Oh, you weren't afraid that someone's going to recognize you from the movie?" I'm like, "Nah." I was like, "But I was in South Austin. I was afraid somebody was going to recognize me as being me." So I was like, it ruined my whole thing. Do my 9,000 says you got to put it up or ponytail style. I have long hair, and it's pretty much always either one of those. Well, I used to hang out with my friend a lot. He had long hair, and he would always have a little rubber band on his wrist, and then that would be like, yeah, he'd be talking to me. I'm like, dude, don't put your hair up while you're talking to me. Like, it's so weird. I was like, I don't even know what you're saying at this point. I just pay attention to your hair now. Savage Thing says, would that be the pic they use for a wanted poster if you got in trouble? It would be. That's what's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So I got to get my gun license renewed as well, and it's going to come with that picture. So that's going to be even more awkward when they're like, "Oh, do you have your license for this gun?" Sure do. Here you go. And they're like, "This ain't you." I'm like, let me get my wig out my center console. right here. Cyber Saint says genius. I thought about that too. I was like, man, I shaved my head, wore a wig, or shaved my face, wore a wig, and I was like, if I committed a crime, I just don't ever have to wear that wig again and keep my facial hair. And they would be like, I don't think it's the guy. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That would be my wanted poster, be my driver's license picture. I like that. I like the thought of that now. Hopefully, it won't be on the news like that. But I do like that. I like that that's the thing now for it. What else? What else going on? Let's see. Hmm. Oh, so this is why you got to play Morph. Exactly. That's what I'm going for. Mr. Jones says Sonny will be out in Austin, Houston, robbing toy stores, and they'll never find them at all. They'd be like, "Oh, we were robbed by a guy who looks like he's from the future." No, but that's a good point. But now I'm like, I got 8 years to decide what I'm gonna do on my next license. So, oh, you know, what was one thing that was crazy because it asked you what race were you, and it had white, black, or Asian. I never picked white. I always put other, and then put Hispanic. Um, they didn't have other, so I was like, white, black, or Asian. Which one do I choose? I almost chose black, but there was the lady was helping me was black, and I think she would have called me out on that one. She would be like, "Look, man, I'm gonna let you do the hair, but I'm not gonna let you call yourself black." I think she would have checked me on that one. Savage says that's better than Clark Kent's disguise. Someone put that on Facebook, so I'll put the video on my comedy channel. I'm gonna start my comedy channel YouTube, and someone was like, "Dude, you're unrecognizable." And I was like, "Yes, that's the power of Hollywood movie magic right there." I tagged Mike Judge in it, but I don't think he's seen it yet. So Mark says Sonny is clearly Korean. Duh. That's right. I almost with that. I was like, should I go Asian? I was like, if I do Asian, well, I would at least beat the stereotype. Hey, if I did black, I'd be like, oh, sorry about that. I didn't fulfill that one. No, but yeah, I thought it was weird that I only had those three. They're like, look, if you're not white and you're not black, you're Asian. Okay. Which is crazy because, like, when you think about it, people from all over the world come and, like, in overseas and stuff, I don't think they call them, like, white and black or anything like that. Miss Joe says, so is it koi steel? I actually thought it said chai at first. Like, what is it, chai tea? Is it chai tea or tai chi? One of those. Marky says, I'd say it in the most stereotypical way. Continues being his normal self. Savage says, welcome back, Mr. J. No. Yeah, it was weird though. It was weird. Very weird. Oh, you know what? I don't have them with me, but the Deadpool Wolverine figures from Hasbro. Do y'all have them? Do y'all like them? I have complaints. I will say that. I have complaints. I think the Deadpool from the first movie, with the one with the Negasonic Teenage Warhead, I think that one is built better. It feels better in your hands. The new one, the guns come out, that's cool. But overall, I think the old one's better. And then Logan and Wolverine are different heights. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Put them back to back, flat footed. Logan is taller than Wolverine. I thought that was odd. I was like, it should be in the same character, the same size. So it's really weird that they're not. But apparently everybody loves them. They're and if you go to AliExpress, you can find the sleeveless kit for that Wolverine. I saw it when I was browsing AliExpress for stuff I didn't need, and someone on Facebook put it as well. Damn, sorry, I'm all yawning here. Not that y'all are boring. I went to sleep like at 3 a.m. And, I was telling my wife, the fallback thing doesn't count if you stay up past the fallback time. So Miss Joe says, I don't know. I have cousins whose last name is Chang and they're only like quarter Asian and you never know by looking at them. Mark C says, I won't be getting them. They're okay, but I'm set on most live action figs. That DP2 Colossus, though, if they don't reuse the arms for Astonishing Colossus, I might need to buy it for parts. Some people were complaining about that Colossus. Who was it? I can't remember which YouTuber it was, but someone complained about that Colossus, and then it got overshadowed by everybody complaining about Ant Man. Did y'all get the? I'm not Ant Man, Giant Man. I didn't get Giant Man. It looks cool. It sucks that so many people are having those eye issues, they said that the fingers don't bend properly. They're all gummy. I did see X Manny. He posted about the fingers almost snapping off. It sucks. Mr. Jones says that Colossus is awesome. I haven't put him away since I opened him. That's good because there's not a whole lot of MCU figures where people are like, I can't put this one down. So that's good. Oh man, sorry. That's good that at least he's a good figure. Uh, what was the other one that? Oh, did y'all see the Captain America and Spider Man? I don't know, holiday releases or whatever. Not holiday, but they're uh they're coming out here soon. That Captain America, that Chris Evans head looks pretty good, but I don't know. Spider Man, it's the same suit. I don't know. To me, it's the same suit. Savage Thing says that's just Logan's disguise. He adds lift insoles to his boots. Also, speaking of his boots, the boots are different color on the Logan compared to the Wolverine figure. So I'm like, this is I don't know. Should took a little bit more time. Mark C says arms are pinless and double jointed. I'm cool with it, and I would be down for a slightly smaller, modern Giant Man if that's through the pre-ordering non-HasLab offering. Oh, like Dragon Man and the Sentinels. Mr. Jones says that Colossus is sculpted in a way he could fit into a comic shelf easily. That's what my buddy is doing with his. Yeah, I mean it looks cool. I don't think I pre-ordered that one. Mark Z says that cap looks good. Glad they're keeping some of these designs figures in rotation. I still got my Walmart Mjolnir version, so I'm all set. I don't know that Chris Evans face looks really good though. I do gotta say that's probably the best looking Chris Evans face that I've seen, except for on Chris Evans' actual body. But other than that, that Chris Evans face looks really nice. That sounds weird. I'm pretty sure girls say that too. That Chris Evans face looks nice. But yeah, it does. And then again, Spider Man's released without the head. Like, what are you doing? Or without the unmasked head? Like, what are y'all doing? I mean, it's not. I don't know. I guess it's not as appealing to me. And that's if it's the same one as the Walmart release that it had the unmasked head. Not the yeah. If it's the same as that Walmart release, that's a good body though. Miss Jones says, "Let me text Chris Evans, tell him you like his face." Oh man, what I'm saying is that head sculpt is great. Chris Evans has great head game. And they're on that figure, so great head, Chris Evans. What else happened this week in the world of? Oh, did y'all see Marvel released a trailer of their upcoming shows? Ironheart was there with the hood. I was like, every time I see it, I'm like, that could have been me. If only Disney and Marvel knew I existed, that would have been me. But yeah, no. I do want to see that show when it comes out, though. Mark C says, Sonny gonna run up on Chris Evans. You have the best head I've ever seen, and I've seen many. That's right. Miss Jones says, that dude's story role. I know, man. Can't believe that. Dumanada says, keep him coming, Sonny. I like new Ironheart armor. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I just hope that like the Riri Williams girl, the way she played her is kind of like she's like, I'm cool, I'm hip, but I didn't feel it. So they should let play her as a nerd who becomes cool. That's the way I think it should be done. I would have put that directive out there. So she came off set, like, you seem cool, but we're gonna play you as a nerd who gets cool. Kind of a different thing. What else did they show? They showed the Wakanda. God, what is it called? Wakanda. It's a new Black Panther thing. Oh, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That's what it was. That was the other one. That looks cool. I mean, it's the same. I feel like it's the same. Oh, since I hated how she played Riri. Right? Okay, cool. I'm not alone on that one. Um, Eyes of Wakanda. There you go. Thank you. I was like, I knew it was something. And of course, people on Facebook were complaining about that. They're like, "Oh, it looks garbage." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, you saw small clips of it. How does that look like garbage? Oh, Doom 9000 Marvel Zombies. Yeah, that looks cool. That tells me we're gonna get a whole zombie wave. I don't know if it was leaked on the list, but that tells me we're getting a whole zombie wave. That'll be dope. I think I got them all now except for the ant or giant man. Savage Snake says, I'm looking forward to what they do with Wonder Man. The character has tons of potential. Oh yeah. That was the other one. Yeah, that looks cool. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about what's coming out. And MCU Red Hulk. People are like, this is just Mark Ruffalo all over again. And I will be honest, the head does look like Mark Ruffalo more than Harrison Ford. Yeah, probably like, dang, did you plan to talk about that? No, but I had his head here since I was messing with that orc body. That his head is not going very well. Yeah, so Harrison Rufford Low. Marcy said, I feel like Wonder Man is going to be like WandaVision or She-Hulk. That's what I'm kind of figuring that it's going to be like. But it still should be pretty good. So I'm excited for the stuff that's coming out. I mean, I wasn't too excited about Hawkeye when I heard about it, so I had watched it finally. But I thought all along, oh man, sorry, we might end this at 12 or at midnight because apparently I can not keep awake. But I thought all along I wasn't excited about, but now I am because everybody says it's good. So, but all of those that they showed, I was like, okay, I can get down with these. These seem cool. And She Hulk. I go back and forth with She Hulk. Sometimes I like it, sometimes like it's kind of stupid. I don't do that with Miss Marvel, just with She Hulk. Mr. Jones says Act 2 was better than I thought it would be. That's what I keep hearing. I need to check it out. Hawkeye is fun, might be a nice Christmas rewatch. I actually had I was messing around here in my little studio area, and I'm stuck on my toy room. I think it was called toy room. It used to be a photography studio. I used to keep my backdrops here, my lights off to the sides and everything, and now it's just filled with toys. Um, oh yeah. I was trying to organize it a little bit better, and I had Hawkeye on again on Disney Plus, but I really didn't pay attention. But I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. But I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't tell people like you gotta watch it. Miss Joe says She Hulk was cool. It parts were cool. Um, I didn't hate watching it. There was that one like that wedding episode. I was like, okay, this is stupid. But other than that, I really hate it. Dumanan does this haha toy takeover pretty much basically. Yes. And now people are like, oh, can we go do photos? I'm like, yeah, it's your place. I'll take my stuff. Miss Jones says Agatha has that one witch who's Johnny Blaze's cousin in the comics. You're probably talking about yeah, I don't know who that is. Severson says I enjoyed She-Hulk because it was stupid and played into that like they knew it. Yes, I did like that. Just some of the plot line, I was kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of dumb at times. Oh, but Titania or Titania, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. That figure's coming out, so that'll be cool to pair up. I mean, it's not the MCU version, but that'll be cool to pair up with the She-Hulk figure that just came out recently with the retro card line. Marcy says She-Hulk was one of those shows where I felt like I was spending more time trying to be optimistic than it for me. Yeah, the I think the first episode I was kind of optimistic, and I mean I still watched it. I didn't say I hated it. There was some parts that were pretty good. The whole wrecking crew scene was pretty funny, or it was a good scene. I liked it. Um, Maybe I'll go back and try to and rewatch that again. Knowing what I now know, it might turn out to be a better show. Yeah, we might try that again. Uh, Football fans, Texans lost to the Jets. That was embarrassing. On Halloween of all nights. That was embarrassing. Um, I had to eat away my sorrows with eating candy that my kids got. My son got a ton of Twix because he. I don't have the heart to tell him. I don't know where he got it from, but he thinks that Twix is my favorite candy. And so when he does trick or treating, he gets a ton of Twix. And so I eat a lot of Twix because I don't have the heart to tell him that I don't know where he got this idea. Twix is not my favorite candy. I like Twix. I'll eat Twix. It's not my favorite. It's like I'm not be like, oh man, I have to have a Twix. But he thinks it, so I keep going with it. Uh, so yeah, I'll be eating a lot of Twix because he got when they have the buckets there and they're like, take how many you want. He picks out all the Twix and brings them home. Um, so I'll be doing a lot of Twix. I should have brought Twix for the live stream, try to keep myself awake. Uh, Sonny Twixtio. Yeah, no, it was yeah. I'm being a lot of Twix. Oh, that's all I know. What else was there that happened? Uh, yes, go out and vote if you haven't voted. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to say that to people. Olis's could have been worse. That's true. He could have been like, Dad, I know you love Swedish fish. And I'm like, oh, son, nobody likes Swedish fish. Marcy says, I like those Halloween edition flavors. I like the Kit Kat Ghost Toast ones. Yeah, I had a Ghost Reese's Peanut Butter Cup the other day. It was cool. Matlodge44 says, the Texan Twix King. If you looked at our candy right now, you would think that. Uh, so last Christmas, yeah, they sell like those massive packs of candy bars at Walmart. They have one with Twix, and my little one goes, "Oh, Dad, don't look over here. You'll want to buy this." And I was like, "I'm not gonna buy $20 worth of Twix, dude." Like, but I was like, "Oh man, I better walk away." And I walked away. That's what you do for your kids. You not lie, but you play along. And so I had to pretend like I was being drawn to this massive Twix pack. Two by 9,000. I just insulted him. He says, "Whoa, now I like Swedish fish." I don't know. Swedish fish tastes like if you took a Sour Patch Kid and went and took all sour off, and then gave that to somebody. That's what a Swedish fish is to me. Mark C says Tootsie Rolls are one of my least favorites, or Tootsie Pops. Dude, as soon as they brought their candy home, I got one of them big chunky Tootsie Rolls and just popped it in my mouth and ate it. I love Tootsie Rolls like that. He says one day he'll learn the truth. Marcy says ASMR was sunny but unholy. See what I thought? So that's pretty gross, man. I don't know how else to describe them, man. Miss Jones says, cotton candy, sweet to go. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. To the left, to the left. Man, hold up. Uh, man, Tootsie Roll. That's such a good song. That made no sense. I like that. I mean, I like the fact that people made a live or like got fame off of just singing about a song that they made up. Uh, Marcus he says, you most certainly didn't need to make that noise. I did to describe how you take the salt or the sour stuff off Sour Patch Kids. You know, do my 9,000. I haven't had a Swedish fish in years. Maybe I'll go back and try one. And then we'll determine, okay, maybe. Like, y'all like candy corn? Did any of y'all eat candy corn? I don't do candy corn. I'm not a fan of candy corn. I also heard these people having way too in depth of a conversation about candy corn. One lady was like, "Yeah, they have different types of candy corn, and some are like they're a little bit harder, and some are really chewy. And I like the chewy ones. Those are the ones that everybody doesn't like. That's why everybody says that they don't like candy corn because if they try the other one, oh, I was like, man." I was like, can I just pay for my items in front of these people? Because I don't want to hear this conversation no more. Mark C says, candy's all right. Candy corn is all right. Mr. Jones says, I used to love candy corn as a kid. These days, I hate it. Boom, there we go. Mark C says, we got a candy corn push, or plush. Candy corn push. Dumanathan says, they got different colored Swedish fish now. It's pretty neat. Really? I've only seen the red ones. I haven't seen any other color. Mr. Jones says a few years ago they had Starburst candy corn. It was gross. Starburst is like the cranberry of candy. Like they mix Starburst stuff with everything. It's very disturbing. Savage Saint says my son tapped out halfway through and jumped in the wagon with my cooler. The guy looked like he was in a ball pit full of candy when my daughter finished, just smiling ear to ear. Oh, that's fun. At least he had a nice time. Uh, we trick or treated for, if I had to guess, about an hour and a half. Mark C said, I love pixie sticks as a kid. I did too, except for the fact we were in the ghetto, so we'd always put it right here on our right here. And we'd be like, look at it. And we'd lick it up and make that snorting noise like if we sniffed cocaine off of right here, the webbing of your hand. Because that's what ghetto children did. We emulated not even related. I guess, I don't know, emulated? That's not the right word. Matt, where's Matt Logic 44 to tell me what word I'm looking for? Imitated. We imitated hood stuff for some reason. Marcy says, I hope I can still find some of those Halloween Twix, I think called Ghoulish Green or something like that. Okay, those are cool. Not those. Kit Kat. Kit Kat had some green ones one time. Those are cool. I think they're for Halloween. Miss Jones says, I like those giant pixie sticks you get in the hood that come in those plastic tubes. Yes. I do remember those. I like those. Because you used to be there for days, like, because it's all dry. Y'all just getting all the nasty sounds today. Marcy says, we're using the big words tonight. And when I can remember them. When I can remember them, we'll use them. I'll be forgetting them. Marcy says, green Kit Kats are called Witch's Brew. It's marshmallow flavored. Yeah, those stopping the sounds. Look, how will y'all know how to suck off a Sour Patch Kid? How will y'all know how to deep throat a pixie stick? Unless I tell y'all what noises you gotta make. Dumananta says, y'all ever heard of Herman the German candy? Those are delicious. I've never heard of those. I've never heard of those. Cyberstain says, your mic is working too well tonight. The one night it works well is the night that I make all the noises. Man, you 44 put this laughing face marks. He says, stop. No, do my 9000 says kettle corn. Jones says, what that mouth do though? So this is an unparalleled universe. We have no safe words here. I actually tried to get what's it Screw Toy. I hit up Screw Toys to see if he want to come on tonight. Let's try to control it. Cause I like doing lives with him because he'll be like, all right, son, you're going off topic. Let's talk about toys again. Like he's the one that keeps me. Oh, okay, that's right. That's what we're here for. Y'all not hear noises out of my mouth? Okay, all right. So I thought that's what most of y'all are here for. That must be my other channel. Uh, oh man. Oh, you know what's cool? My kid, we went to a Dia de los Muertos party last night, and they gave my kid a little goodie bag, and he got a little wooden coffin. But the only thing that sucks is less than 1/12. It's maybe 4 inches tall, 4 inches long. But it's really cool. It's a little wooden coffin, with a little hinge and everything. It looks dope. Savage says, control it. Mr. Joe says, South Mouth on the mic tonight. What it do? That's right. Marcy says, Sonny and Tom Screw Toys collab. We're going to be waiting for that longer than people have been waiting for Frank Ocean to come back with a new album. In all fairness, I messaged him. In his defense, I messaged him today. So I can see where both of us were not on the same page. Mercy says, I want a mini coffin for my toys candies. Yeah, this one's cool, but it's not 1/12 scale. That's the only bad part about it. I mean, I do got the casket of chaos somewhere. Like I just literally had it the other day. Um, from Super Action stuff. That's a good coffin. It's a good size coffin. Oh, I know it's at work. I was like, where's it at? It's at work. Miss Jones says, I'm waiting for the Sunny Times Dog collab. I should get people on here that I don't like. I should be like, hey, what's up, man? You want to come on my podcast? Drake, if that is your real name. I'm just kidding. Actually, I would. I would put people on here even if I didn't like them, just to get their different side of it, opinions and stuff like that. I mean, there's not a lot of toy people that I don't like, but if there were people, I can get them on. I'd be like, "What's up, man? You want to talk about something? Let's talk about something." Uh, get that guy from what was that group? DMW All Things Marvel. That was the guy that I used to do business with, and he hated me. So Mr. Jones says, you're not a minor, Drake ain't coming. I might shave again. And he'll be like, oh, what's up, dude? Let me groom you. Mark G says, Sonny gonna get Tony Rock then. You know, Tony Rock popped up on my Instagram, and I was like, why did he pop up? Apparently, I'm following him on my Instagram, my comedy Instagram, and he posted a reel. I'm not gonna lie, it was I kind of chuckled a little. Like I didn't like when he did stand up when I opened for him. Eventually, I opened for him. I didn't like what he did because he just did a bunch of He mocked the stereotypical traits of black women. That if a white comic had did it, they'd be like, no, you can't do this one. That's all he did. There weren't really jokes to it, but this time it was pretty. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was the reel that he had was pretty funny. I didn't like it. I didn't hit the little star or little heart, but it was. I give him his props on that one. Savage Saint says Marcus could use the beefless book guest. We might have to get some of them. Marcy says DMW still around. I don't think they are. I don't know. Last time they had, I found out they blocked me, but I think he ended up getting his account deleted. He went off the edge. He went like just. I mean, he plummeted in popularity with everyone. Marcy says that Savage thing. I still haven't even updated it. It's been weeks or every other week, according to Sonny. It has been every other week. Madlodge 44 says beef and Sunday. So go down the list. Dude, oh man, that would be cool. I should just create a fake beef with somebody just to have them on here. And whatever they say, I just disagree with. They'd be like, oh, did you see that new Venom film? I thought it could have been better. I thought it was a genius. I thought it was great. I think you don't know what you're talking about. Venom 3 is a masterpiece. I haven't seen Venom 3 yet. Miss Jones says, what about the dude who was making the car? Get him on with you. He disappeared off the face of the earth. He went to Honduras, and I think he might have got taken up by the cartels, or uh, I don't know. No one's ever heard of that dude no more, or heard from him anymore. The last I looked, he ditched his girlfriend for another girl. Ran off to. Oh man, I don't know why Honduras comes to mind, but I think it's Honduras. Sorry if my yawns are coming too prominent through the microphone as well. I'll try to make other noises when I'm yawning instead. Marcy says, "What is this lore?" I talking about the car guy. What is it? 112 Garage. Yeah, he stole a lot of money from a lot of people. Then he ditched his girlfriend, got another one. No more noises. Okay. Yeah, he ditched his girlfriend, got another one, moved to South America with everybody's money. He was trying to sell them Batman Beyond, flying things, subway cars, which that would have been dope. I fell for that one too. I fell for that one. Then he was gonna make Punisher vans, which Robin Toys make Punisher vans now, and uh, Odd Frog Entertainment, 112 Chop Shop, is that what they're called? I don't know what they're making a van, but they're the ones that designed all the stuff for that other guy. So they kept the designs and just decided to try to put them out on their own. Which, if you missed the Ramen Racer, you can still check out Odd Frog Entertainment and get their muscle car there. Oh man! But I will have more content coming. I do have a show idea. Not a show idea. I guess it would be a show idea. I got an idea for a video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through with it one of these days. Maybe I got some days off in November. So, did anybody get the Popeye? Even my wife was like, "That's an impressive looking figure." I haven't taken it out yet, but Mezco talking about, "Hey, don't break your toys, stupid." Savage Saint says, "Sounds like a Fast and Furious plot for the toy community. If you did it for families, it's still a crime. It's not a crime if you do it for family." Ooh, this Popeye looks sweet. Look at he got a long neck. I'm gonna accept his long neck though. Let's see, is it single jointed? This is a reissue. Yep, single jointed. Ola says beef will get you to the next level, right? Because that's what that Rocco dude is doing. He's beefing with everybody, all the toy collectors and everything. Ooh man, this is dope. His proportions are weird. That doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. Like that. Man, oops, I lost his hand. I need Pluto now. I need a Pluto figure. Mark C says, manifesting Mofex to randomly send me toys like Mexico City Sunny stuff. Hey, I wish people would send me stuff like Brickcraft to send me stuff. Brickcraft would be like, here's a bunch of things. Yes. I'm gonna make them. I'll make them. Brickcraft, if you're watching, it's coming. Mr. Jones says, I robbed these toy stores. It was family. You know what? I'm gonna do a fan fiction of I should do a fan fiction of Fast and the Furious, but with toy collectors. Actually, Cincy Nerd was I think they're making a sequel to them. Oh, never mind. I probably shouldn't say that. Cincy Nerd was in a movie about toy collecting. Also about evil stuff. But it was about toy collecting. Marcy says, I got a cowl piece from the Mezco Golden Age Batman for my custom Wildcats. Man, some of the Batmans are cool that Mezco put out. I don't have well, I have the Batman. But it looks good. The Batman looks really good. Yeah, this Papa is pretty legit. I'm gonna get a video out soon. A review video of a Mezco. I haven't done a Mezco in a while. Matt Lodge 44 says, I pushed the kid out the way and got that Matt McFarlane from family. That's right. Hey, you know what McFarlane I saw in the store looks cool? Fire. Never heard of her, but I like that translucent look. So that's pretty cool. So the box is reprinted. It actually has 2024 copyright there. Well, you probably can't see. Right there. 2024. Mark says that robot military soldier from, oh yeah, Joe, what is his name? Scrapyard Joe or something like that. Yeah, that dude looks cool. I didn't pre-order it. Man, I missed that one. Them shrimp guys. After the fact, I was like, man, those are cool. And I can't remember whose video I was watching. They're like, man, the bodies on those are dope. Dang it. Bet they're gonna be expensive now. I thought about making a fire out of Outback Rogue and either Jean Grey or Jada Toys Cammy. Oh yeah. Unparalleled. I think Unparalleled Universe put a Cammy video, and I think I saw The Amazing put a DJ video. I haven't looked at them yet. I put them on my watch later list or whatever it's called. Archie said the crab one look cool. Crab bartender. Yeah, if it's the same type of body as those other two they got real good reviews because of those bodies. But if it's the same body, I imagine it'd be pretty cool. Pretty unique character as well. Which I like about the Rumble Society because you're just like, what is this? What am I looking at? No, it's a character we made up. Okay. How many drugs were you on when you thought of this thing? Oh yeah. All right. I know that I'm dozing off. I'm probably yawning there, but it's ears. My bad. But I do want to thank everyone for coming through. Who we have here? Mark C, Matt Logic 44, Savage Same, Mr. Jones, Doom by 9000, Olu, Matt Logic 44. I said Matt Logic 44. Said Doom by 9000 again. Who else was here? Someone else was here earlier. Oh, Lucky Butter was here. I'm gonna go eat some Swedish fish, then call it a night. No, I'm not gonna eat Swedish fish. It's too late to have Swedish fish. Marcy says, "Have you seen the Gong Studios Kingdom Comes Superman and Captain Marvel Shazam? They look cool. I heard they're pretty dope too. From 5K Toys has them. I heard they're pretty dope. Oh, by the way, 5K Toys is I think they like me now, so I'm gonna keep working them. This girl says, "Don't you have work in the morning?" I do, but I don't gotta go in, which is like why I did these live streams. But I should not have gone to bed at 3 o'clock last night just to get up at 8 today. So that was all me. I had a long Saturday and then I stayed up for no reason. Duma 9000 says yawning is contagious. Yawns are not that evil, says Marcus Yee. Miss Joe says they're gonna ask why you're so sleepy, and you're gonna be like, I was making no making mouth noises on my mic all night. That's right. Seventeen says later, boys. See you in two for family. For family. Thanks, Sonny. And with that, I do appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to stay tuned this week, 2 weeks, and I'll put some more content out there. For the channel members, I will figure out how to practice my jokes with y'all. I put them out there. Y'all can tell me which ones y'all like. I do appreciate y'all honesty on the other ones and stuff like that. I appreciate that a lot. So I'll say them to camera, and y'all let me know what y'all think. And I gotta figure out how to get them off of this phone and in some other phones so I can read them. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks.